Okay, so you can see better than me. So anyway, now it's May 9th, the next day. Yeah, of 2025. Okay, so the goal is those bolts are coming out because I need that little space. I have to move this. At least those are just light bulbs, right? Like I said, I'll try to make it so I have to move some of this, maybe not all of it, but this. What I have to do is I have to get up there. I have to get up there so Andre can pass these to me. Let's sit here. Maybe. See, I don't think this bitch thought I'd go through this. She was gonna come back on Monday, remember, or Friday, remember? So she would have had me doing something else in the house, helping. Yeah, and then we would have been done, and I'd say like, okay, well, are you going home? You want coffee? You want what? She'd fucking disappear. She'd fucking disappear because that's what she. I think I heard the doorbell, or maybe it's just ringing in my ear. That is a weird ringing. Whoa. You hear all that grinding and groaning and scratching and squealing and going on outside. Yeah. Anyway, she would have disappeared because that's what she likes to do. You're thinking she's on the phone when in fact she's not. Well, yeah, she is. She'll make you think for a long time that's what she does. Until she can fucking blindside you. Yeah, that's exactly what she does. So, she knew... are you listening to that crap? She knew... Well, people can't afford housing and are losing their housing. All over the fucking continent because of this shit. With inferior buildings as people are talking about it. Yeah. But our politicians, they sold us out. You see, that's the thing. Long time ago, when they brought in the foreign investors, more so than what was already in our countries. Yep. So anyway, she knew that she put that black flap sequins here, but she took something else that was in one of those blue recycle bags. Yeah. So on Friday she would have came and helped me. Who knows what I told her I wanted to tackle the playroom. That's what I told her, because I wanted to get up the hanging rack so I can start, removing clothes from here and hanging them up and doing something with them, because, I'm not going to keep them. Not too many of them, that's for sure. So I have to decide what I'm going to do with them. So anyway, I'm not sure what's in these bolts of fabric here. It's been a long time. It feels like a shear of some kind. So these are shears. So what I'm going to do for now, you can see, I'm just going to take a boo to see what they are, so I have a mental note of them. I know it's not the good stuff, like the good $50 a meter stuff. But that's okay. And I'm putting these up there on that shelf where my good stuff should be. But yeah, no, she put that flat sequins here, took whatever she wanted to take in terms of bolts, right? Because, she took a lot of shit, people, a lot of shit. And, on Friday, she would have came back and we would have done whatever it was that we would have done, wherever we would have done it. And then when I would have said, well, it's over now, don't have to worry about it no more, you can go home, she just would have fucking disappeared. And it'd be the same old, oh, she's talking on the phone, when in fact she's creeping your fucking house from the rooms to room. If she's not backtracking, grabbing the shit that she knows where it is, because she got it all figured out right in her head, because she didn't take it the first time, so she's going to take it the second time. And then that buys her time to root around even more. Like the bitch would have kept fucking stealing. This is what I'm saying. Oh yeah. Yep. For sure. I made a long time ago. It's so pretty. Oh God. I don't know why I lost my eyesight. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, in my head, and that's sheer, right? I make a nice little outfit with that. Ooh, that's so pretty. In my head, I'm still sewing, but so hard to see. You try not to cry, right? For lost opportunity, I suppose. Oh, look at the big mess. Oh my God, now I'm making a mess with it. Come on, baby. Behave yourself. We just want to make a mental note of what you are before I really don't want to put it up there, because if I could, I'd like to try and sew with it, but right now food is the precedence. Until I can get downstairs, organize downstairs a little bit, and then take something from up here downstairs, you know, whatever it is, for long-term food storage, I'm not going to be able to do anything with this stuff. Because I'm too busy. What's this? We're just looking. That's just I don't know. I wouldn't call it a cotton. It's not a polyester. And then, yeah, nothing that she would like for her fancy little outfits that she makes. Right. Trying to act all cool because she can attach on other people's jewelry onto her outfits. This one I think I might keep out. In my mind. Only in my mind. If and when I ever... Because once these are up there, they'll probably be up there for a while. I might even die before they come down because I feel like crap. This time if I die, we can blame it on fucking Rhea. Yeah, damn right. Yeah. If I would have died in January, February, when all that shit was going on with the city, we could have blamed my landlady and the city for it. Now I'm being worked to death because of Rhea. This is cute too. What I have in mind would be very simple, but I don't know. I have no car. I have no way of getting out. But I might be able to whip up a couple of little Teddy outfits or something. Okay. What else we got in here? We're just taking out, yeah, a whole lot of shit missing. She fucking robbed me blind, that bitch. That fucking bitch robbed me blind. I hate that bitch. Yep. I fucking hate that bitch. Okay. Alright. See, it just gives me a little spot for these sidekicks and that kind of stuff. Now this is in round things. And it's, I don't know, it seems kind of... Maybe she took something from there because it seems very loose. Yeah, see, all you have to do is pull the bag. Oh, here we go. No, I'm going to keep this out. This I can work with a little bit. I can work with those. All right. So maybe I'll keep those out to cap those dopamines in my head. Right? Instead of shopping for food, which I don't really need, outside of what I really want and need for the meal of the day or meal of the week, or I made a whole bunch of outfits for this, but a lot of them got robbed too, over the years. But we'll get to them. Sooner or later we'll get to them. I just seen a hat made out of this. Like I covered a hat for some outfits that I made. Right? I have them I have them modeled on my Peeps fashion video that's up on YouTube. But I think half of them are gone. I have to get into that closet in the playroom. Otherwise, they were downstairs and they got robbed. And Tisha, over the years, has taken a couple of them. And she got robbed of them as well. One in particular, which was really nice. I was reluctant to give it to her, but she wanted to wear it for Halloween. And I told her she could, and she won the contest. That's how beautiful it was. And then she asked if she could keep it, and I said, you know, go ahead, I don't care. Right? I made it in 2005, and, you know, that was just okay. And then I guess one of her girlfriends seen it and wanted to borrow it, and the girl was a dancer. And then I guess her boyfriend or something got jealous and supposedly threw it out, but I don't believe that. No way. It was way too nice for it to be thrown out. And because Tisha asked for it back, but the girl is saying she can't give it back because it was thrown out. Alright, so basically what's going to happen, I don't even know how the hell I'm going to get up here without breaking my freaking neck. But I have to do this, people. I have to, because she rated a whole bunch of shit. This girl is tall, long arms, right? And for all I know, her little fuckboy, he wasn't that big. He was short, right? Maybe he climbed up there. Who knows? I just know that shit's missing. Yeah. And I kind of want to know what went missing. I do. I'm not letting this bitch off the hook. I put this fur up here. What's left of it, minus the cowhide. You know, I had kits of Band-Aids and all that stuff. Right? Some of them were up here, some of them were in the playroom. Whether they're in the playroom or not anymore, who freaking knows? I just put those up there temporarily. I just need to get in there. See, she couldn't take these ones because it would have been too noticeable. I would have noticed that for sure. So she went on the inside. And she managed to pull something out from the middle. Right? Which makes me suspicious. Because I'm wondering if she actually got up. Somebody was actually up there. Passing shit down to the bitch. Where's the flashlight? Good luck finding it. These poor jars, I'll tell you. Okay. I just want to lay those up there and just organize it and just do a mental note. It looks like she robbed me of my pleathers. I bet you she robbed me of my pleathers. Yep. And how the hell am I going to get up there? Oh my God. How? How, oh how. How, oh how. I'm just trying to figure it out. Yeah, that box is empty. What is that? Well, I can't stand on jars. That's for sure. So, I'm just trying to figure it out. How would I do it? I don't know. Thinking to bring a bucket in here. Okay, so if I fall, this will be recorded, you know that, eh? I just have to get up there and call Andre. I'll be screaming, Andre! I've been doing this shit for years. So it's, you know. But it's no fun when you can't see. That's the problem. There we go. What about that? Let's put my weight on that. So if I was to go like this, I almost want to take off this because I don't want to get my sweater caught on something and then, yeah. So maybe we'll take off that. Alright. And then we're going to go like this. Whoa. We're going to go like that. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. Andre! Andre! Oh, there you are. Okay, so what I need to do is I'm halfway up. I know. Do you see those right there? You're going to pass them to me.
These?
Yeah, but you're also going to spot me here just because this is kind of a little dangerous for me. No, wait. The camera's right behind you. Say hello, members and friends.
I'm sure it was.
I'm all grown up today.
I'm sure it was.
Okay, no, this is not fucking funny, okay? I know what I need to do, but I really don't know how to do it. Okay?
Oh God, don't fall.
I don't want to fall. Obviously not. There's nothing to...
Do you want me to go there?
No, God, no. I'm a little more experienced than you.
I climb trees.
I used to climb trees too. Oh boy. All right. We made it. Yeah, here's that blue plastic, bitch. You fucking bitch. Here. There's that blue plastic. I can see it right here, bitch. You fucking bitch. I bet you didn't think I'd come up here, you stupid bitch. Okay, we're not gonna worry about, as long as I don't fall off.
That stuff is falling.
Yeah, I know. I have to lay down this, this hood. This is another day when we're organized. Okay? We're gonna come in here and now there is something that I want, if I can see, if maybe the bitch didn't fucking take it. Oh, I'm suspicious. The bitch did. The fucking bitch did. The fucking bitch did.
You mean boo-boo?
No, I should have...
Like you always say boo-boo. I don't know why.
Oh, you know why? I know where it is.
Yeah.
It's on the bottom. Nana wants to cap her dopamine. Open up this bag and show people what's inside it. Take it. Show everybody what's inside it.
feathers.
Yeah, show them.
There's feathers.
Yeah.
Don't forget I'm raised by himself. Are these queen feathers?
Those are called boas.
Are they clean?
Oh my god.
Actually, kind of feels kind of nice though.
Yeah.
It's nice and soft.
But you know what? I can't get to it right now. So that's all I got. I'm trying to get more. Here, the bag. Here you go.
I see you turn on your air purifier in here, or fan, I guess.
Yeah, it's just to help keep them.
How's cool?
Oh my god. There you go, bitch. You fucking cow. You're a fucking cow. A sick one at that. Okay,
Okay, you ready?
just about. Hold on. All right, so I got enough to motivate me. Here, take these off my... I don't want to lose them.
I'm gonna
Okay.
put them by your camera, okay?
Huh?
They're by your camera.
Okay, so I don't know. Can I get the flashlight? Oh, give me that camera. I mean those glasses again, and give me the flashlight. I just want to see what's up here. I'm looking for my fucking pleather. Stupid bitch.
There's the flashlight right there.
Yeah, give me the flashlight. And give me the camera. Stupid bitch.
You want the camera?
Yeah.
Why is your camera getting warm?
What's that?
Why is your camera getting warm? This is about
Where's the camera? There. Still on?
Yeah, but no, we're not grabbing by that thing there.
Wait. See this plastic bag? That's what she pulled down from up here. And then she took that stupid thing. She tried to hide what she did. She took one bag, whatever was inside of it, out. So I found one empty bag. And then, of course, we found the black flat sequins, which I'm sure she would have came back and disappeared on fucking Friday and snuck her ass in here and do a repeat. Okay? Do a fucking repeat. Now, I can't see what this stuff is because I can't see. I can't see colors. None of this shit. And what is this? Let's just take a boo. We got some feathers to sew with. Never know. We might do something with them yet. Run and check on her Mary and come right back. Like you know the Houdini baby is fast. Oh yeah, we'll keep this one out because this is easy. This one's real easy to sew with. Look at this. That's like a velvet, right? That's easy to sew with. So that's all. Oh, that's all I need to start with. My grandson will take this in a minute, and then we'll just throw on the other bolts of fabric for whatever purpose. I don't know. I have to just feel down there because this goes right along the wall. It looks like there might be something there. She couldn't get that far deep into it, but she fucking creeper. She would have came back in. Where are we?
What?
Okay, grab this one. Not that one, this one. Now I'm gonna teach you how to sew. Yeah. And then, I don't know. Okay, so the bolts of fabric are to your right there in you know. Okay, so we're just gonna not worry about any of that. This is the cover for, I don't know, a turntable. Okay, we're just gonna snap that. These are not fancy, but like I said, I need that little bit of room. I don't know what's in here. I don't think she got as much as she wanted. No, I don't think so. Okay, is there another one? But she definitely stole something good that was in those blue things. Okay, if I can, I don't know if that will fit there. But, oh my God.
You're gonna knock the camera.
I know.
All of them.
I don't know if that will fit there though. There's something down there. Looks like there's more fabric there. It's in the way. Well, nope. It's gonna fit in there nice and tight. That's what we want. Just nice and tight. There we go.
Why do you have a turntable cover?
It's for one of my turntables. I don't know. I don't know where it's.
What, is it just a spare?
I don't know. I don't know. Unless she found my fucking turntable and walked off my turntable, but I don't think so. I don't know. Okay, so, all right. So, let me just see. Now, there was a gaping hole in here. Did you check on Amari?
Yeah.
He's okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't want to... I do want to see what's over here. So we'll just... So, you see? That's the way it should have been. Not that white poofy shit in there. Okay? She stole one of these from right there, which could have very well been my pleathers. She pulled down the black sequins as well, but again, she had so much shit. She just tucked it in there, stole some shit from there as well, knowing she was going to come back and do it again. What is in here? These are just bags. Bags of fabric. So yeah, I don't know. She may have gotten my pleather. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, now, take the camera, put it back where it was, and then you're gonna pass me, I'm leaving this fur up in here for now. There's a hole here. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, there's a freaking hole here. Like a big ass freaking hole. So, we'll just stuff it with something. Okay. This is another day. Take this crap out here. I don't know what that is. Comfrey. I don't want that getting all over the place. Ooh. What is this? Can you hold this for a minute? I'm just trying to level everything out.
Here, Mom, I'll put this back up there.
Okay. That's for crafts or something. They have one do crafts. Okay, we'll just put that right there. Alright? Okay? Now we need some of those, you know.
No, I don't know.
Bags.
No.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. That will do. Okay. Hurry up. You gotta be here when I get down. Let me feel it, see what's going on inside this. Feels like fur. Okay. What's this? What does it look like? Isn't that string?
No.
What is it? I can't see. Is that fabric?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. No. I want that out. Now I'm gonna try and sew. Anything fine? Dancy. I'm gonna start sewing. Instead of spending money, I'm gonna start sewing. I'll teach you how to sew. Okay? You want it to work with the army stuff. So you just have to clear off the sewing table. Hold on. I have to level things off. Okay? Alright?
Yeah.
I'm gouging into my leg. Another fur. It can just stay up here like that. For now.
You might want to give the flashlight to me before you bury that.
What's that?
You might want to give the flashlight to me before you bury it.
No, it's right there. This is where my cowhide was. And she stole it. Fucking bitch. There. Here. Maybe we'll leave this one out. I'll start sewing with this one. Let's try and make some moccasins. I want to do something for Amari. Okay. What is this shit? More fur. Okay, I just need one to start with. I just need to... If the hydro ever goes out and we're in the middle of winter and you're freezing your ass off, this is where you come. Fur is the best thing to keep you warm. Yeah. You can't get anything better. All right. And then whatever that is, you just go right there. Okay. Now, anything else down there?
No.
Not much?
No.
That should probably... Okay. So now I have to figure out how to get down. This is where it becomes dangerous. Oh my God. As if. Okay. Take my glasses. I'm a ninja. All right. Help me find a footing. I can't see.
Like down to
Where?
there. I have my hand there just in case.
Yep. Okay, it's gonna hold my weight.
Should.
Oh boy. There we go.
There you go.
Now, we need something here to hold this shit up.
I don't know.
Well, help me find something. This fell. This dropped.
That's what you're on.
That's okay. I don't want to bring it out right now.
I don't think that stuff's gonna fall either.
It will. It will settle. Just find me something, anything. Something here to hold it up. Just to...
There.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Going back in the living room.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, don't.
Be careful. Oh, can you bring me that basket, Andre?
The basket?
Yeah, I'm gonna use it for that other stuff.
Sure.
Okay. Feathers? You forgot the feathers, bitch. Yeah. You forgot the feathers, bitch. I don't know what kind of feathers this is. It's a weird kind of feather. But it works for me. Blind woman sewing stripper costumes. Sexy outfits for their husbands. Yeah. Okay. All right. You're going to have to take these to the sewing room. Or at least take these to the bedroom towards the bathroom. This is batting. Here, take these out. Just, they can go towards the bedroom. No, it's going to come out. Grab it from the bag. And there's more here, okay? Nana's going to try and sew. Calm my nerves or something. It will motivate me to go look for my eagle feathers. Yeah, I think I moved them out of the room here when I started, and come back, there's more. When I started to turn it into a pantry, I moved them out. I'm so praying that stuff is out of here. Okay, there's another one, I think. I don't know what this is. What is this? Take it out, that can go to the bedroom. Do you see any more bolts of fabric? Yeah, take this out. Okay.
No, I don't.
All right, that's fine.
Here.
Yeah, that's enough to get started with. Ugh. These things have been sitting up there for 14 years. Is that a pink? I think so. Yeah, I love you too. They've been sitting up there for 14 years. Can you imagine that? Can you even find these things anymore? And if you do, how much are they? I thought I pulled down more than this. Andre ran off with the boas. Yeah. He's going lady hunting. Okay. So what is this? More boas? I don't know. Can't see. See, I can't see what's inside the bags. Yeah. Boas. Okay. Well, that's good. That's real good. Alright. Shouldn't be that hard to sew with boas. So, can I get down now? Oh. Alright. So that's done. Now, oh wait, here we go. Here's some more. It's more pink. That will go really nice with that sheer with the flowers, eh? Right? And what I'll do is I'll probably make, well, it's kind of stiff, that fabric, right? But I wouldn't mind trying to make a full circle mini skirt with it. With a little bit of a lower back, like a V, like a, kind of like a, where am I? Here we are. Kind of like a full circle mini skirt, so it's mini short up high on the thigh, but it comes kind of maybe down on a V. It has, you know, right? So when you twirl, but it's a little stiff, so I don't know. I don't know if it will work. Not that I can see, not that I have a proper sewing table, not that I have time. Never mind threading a freaking serger, because you'd have to serge it. You'd have to do a roll hem on the ends, right? Oh yeah, he didn't take these ones out. Okay, so this one here is interface. I don't know. Can I get up there and do this? I don't know. That'll work. For now. Interface is light. What else we got here? See, I feel as how I get through life these days. Okay. Well, we got some bows. If we want more, we know where they are. Maybe he tossed them somewhere else. I don't see them. Everything is reflecting back at me. Yeah. And we got a little bit of fur here too. So. And I'm pretty sure I took my eagle feathers out of here, but I'm not 100% sure. Because if they were in here, they're gone. Yeah. My oldest son's first girlfriend named Tina. Oh boy, they used to fight. She coming around when she was 15 years old. My son was 15. And they'd fight. Anyway, long story short, I was helping her a little bit, was going over some of her court papers, because she was married for 18 years. And then started having marital problems. Anyway, long story short, she lost her kids. They're fighting in court. And the husband was supposed to sell the house because he didn't let her work for 18 years. He wanted her to be a stay-at-home mom. And I guess she was. Anyway, she was losing money on the house because they were taking fees for this and fees for that. That's why she had me looking at her paperwork, right? Anyway, long story short, she tried to kill some dude up by Sandy's house just 2 nights ago. Locked him in the laundry room or bathroom or something and set the house on fire. Yeah. Burned out 2 suites. It was a 4-plex. And now nobody can live in that building, in that house. Nobody. And that was the guy that didn't want to sell the house. He's been badgered to sell that house to the people that are building and kicking out 7 houses that I've been talking about. Well, now it's been all burnt out. I mean, probably won't have the money to fix it. So it's just one more house gone with 4 households homeless now. Because of some crazy bitch that can't control her drinking and shit. She went bonkers. But she was always fighting with my son. All the time. Okay. Let's see if this basket fits here. Perfect. Oh, that's exactly what I want. I have, what is it called? Do you see? Look how nice it was. For as blind as I am, I still can kind of gauge these things. It's very nice and snug. Hold on. Okay, so I'm just trying to collect myself here. It's all I've been doing is being a contortionist. The squatting, a lot of squatting and just whatever, and it's so dizzy, man. When you go blind, you get dizzy. With the stress added on top of everything else, and I already had pressure. When I was working in the yard all those years, the fucking mud and the grit and the sand and all that, histamines and algae and God knows what. Anyway, so as I'm taking out a few things, I'm organizing, right? What she did is she went for the easy stuff. I mean, obviously she did get some pleathers. I don't think those other ones are pleathers. I don't know. I can't see. But she definitely took about that much of something from the top, maybe more, right? She took something from the top because she pulled something out so that whatever that is gone. I don't know. And most of the top layer was mostly light things like batting and interface and that kind of stuff, right? Pillows and obviously the fur used to be on the bottom bunk, and when I cleared out the bottom bunk, it just kind of got pushed off where it was, and that's why it was so easy for her to scoop up on that cowhide, because it was like right there, right? Because I wanted to keep it in the bedroom, my room, because it's so cold, by the window, because it's fur, right? So she scored on that one. She's an opportunist. That's what it is. She's an opportunist. But that's why she beelined back to the other bedroom where I've been moving the fabric in. And what she did is she grabbed some of those bags, right? The big clear plastic bags that had, I guess it was a jacket or something. It had a kind of like a, I'll show you sometime, like a fleece, like a, I don't know, nothing fancy. It was something obviously I took apart, or however it came to it, and you would just piece it into something or something, right? It was just nothing. It was on top of my bunk because it was light. She took it out of my room, took it to the other bedroom, grabbed bags. We're talking big plastic bags full of layer upon layer of fabric. Yeah, and she probably took like 3 or 4 of them from my bedroom, or from the other bedroom. And in order to hide the gaps, one was when I lifted up something. Well, I didn't even lift it up. I just looked underneath, and it was a big gaping fucking hole. So I know she took something out of there, which was all nicely bagged up. There was another gaping hole over there. I kind of looked on the bed, but you know, that's where I'm positive. I'm not 99. I'm 99% positive that's where that steamer was, because I kept the 2 of them together. Although it might be in the playroom, so before I can say 100%, I have to look in the playroom, because if it's not in the playroom, then that means she walked off with it, and I need that for the couch because of Amari leaking out with the blankets and just whatever. You know, I'm always washing, and if you steam clean, you know, you can't use the couch for over 24 hours, and you got to let it air dry because it's wet. Where with the steam, it's so hot that whatever the steam comes into contact with, you can do your walls, you can do your stove, you can do your cupboards, you can do whatever you want with it, right? And I bought it specifically, basically for the living room. I just haven't had a chance to use it yet because of all this shit that's been going on in my life, to which some people seem to think it's my fault. No, the landlord had 14 fucking years to help me with this yard. Right? The last 3 years, I've gone blind. You know what I'm saying? I never threw not one damn thing out in that fucking pile out in the back. That's everybody else's fucking garbage. It was my landlord's fucking beams and all that crap. And my son throwing out shit from the basement, and, you know, and doing this and doing that. And what he tore apart the freaking playhouse and ripped that all fucking apart. And even then, the kids threw it over the fence to try and want to build themselves a fort, and he ended up just throwing it out anyway into the bin because the landlord came and said, get rid of everything, and then accused me of being the fucking problem. Yeah, right. Go walk on the walkway. Yeah, advertise the sheds when you want to put up the house for sale. You know what I'm saying? Advertise the garden beds. Guess what? The ground is great because I'm not planting, as if I have time. As if I have fucking time to do anything around here outside of what I am doing now. Right? And even if she wouldn't have done this, I don't think I would have planted, because, you know, what happened with the city and everything and the way it happened, it was unnecessary. It's May. All that shit that I'm paying $1,900 for when it comes to any kind of wood that I was required to get rid of, whether it was rotten wood or weather-worn wood, which I would need like next month when I gotta go out and start doing freaking shed repairs as I buy fucking tools to do shed repairs. I don't have the wood because my weather-worn wood, more than 3/4 of it is gone and somebody else is using it. But I paid $1,900 for that. And anything that was no good could have been loaded up in my son's truck and dropped off in May with the city's so-called recycling of that kind of refuge. Because they had it in May last year. I was looking on their website. So as long as you brought it, they didn't charge you anything for it. You had 1 week to do it versus leaving it out on the curb like other districts. They were going to let you bring it to their recycling facility. My son could have dropped it off for fucking free. But no, they had to build a case, right? Yeah. whatever. And then I get robbed again, 2 times, over 10 grand, both times, after you all add it up. Yeah, 20 fucking grand, over 20 grand. So yeah, she went back into the bedroom, went for the easy pickings, and then brought in light bags of foam or whatever to fill in the gaps that she made in the other bedroom as she walked off with full bags of fucking fabric. As she was planting fabric in my room, where she knew that next time she could come, which would have been in 3 days, well, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, yeah, within 3 days, she would be right back at here, and we would have done something. Then she would have disappeared, sneaked off into my room, and continued stealing, knowing what she had placed there when it came to that black flat sequins. And she walked off with the fucking pleathers, or more sequins. Flat sequins, some kind of sequins in bolts, and anything else she could find up there that caught her fancy. But it wasn't enough. That's why she went back into the bedroom. But I need to get back up in there and dig my hands in and go looking for another gaping fucking hole somewhere. I'm on a hunt for these other things now. I'll let you know if I find them or not. Yeah, I'm in my head. Tisha warned her, oh, you better not have taken anything from my mom's room. She knows exactly what she's got in there. I ask my mom for something, she comes back and she gives it to me. Because she knows where shit is. And for the most part, I do. Not so much anymore because, for some things, no. Because so much has been tossed around and chucked out and stolen, sold off, whatever. Don't ask. But, my bedroom was basically an untouched territory until that bitch showed up. Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy. So anyway, that was the big job for the day. It was hard though, because I get dizzy. I'm dizzy right now, right? Because I moved some cans out. I want to put them where my tools were, right? As I put things in, I take stuff out, right? Some of that stuff that's on the bottom bunk has to go downstairs. So I got to get downstairs in the next month or so, soon. Even if it's just 2 or 3 boxes of rice or whatever, it's just that kind of stuff, right? That's what Rio was going to help me with, was get into Auntie Shamay's room and, just check it over for rats. My son said there's nothing down there, nothing to show that they're in there. So that's good. But we were going to double check. We were going to take out something from there. And I was going to give it to her, but... And then I was going to make some space for a couple of those things that are on the bottom bunk when it comes to, like, rice and that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's whenever I get to it. I'm not worried. I'll just move it around. I can move it somewhere else if I want to take a box out. I can put the box somewhere else upstairs until it's ready to go downstairs. Right? And as for cat food, this is how I'm going to start making cat food. And I'm going to leave this video, okay? I'm going to end this video. I'm already tired. That exhausted me. I've been exhausted. But I got to go back up in there and keep plugging away at it, right? I have, obviously, the canned stuff that I did. And then I've got canned cat food. 2 big boxes full. Whatever brand, I don't know. With the pull tabs. So I figure 1 jar of something. Well, I can do 1 jar of an organ meat. I suppose. Whether it's chicken liver or beef liver. Although, before I feed it to the cats, being that I got robbed, I'm like, okay, you can give them the turkey bone bits. That's not a problem. You're not going to want to eat that. You'd have to be pretty hungry to want to eat that. You could make a turkey bone bit soup, I suppose, if, you know, we were in the Great Depression and we had a choice between sucking on a hunger stone, chewing on a belt, or opening up a can with turkey bone bits and making a soup out of it. I'd choose the turkey bone bits any day, okay? I'm just saying. The liver, I am curious to see how it would fry up after it being drained, right? So in that situation, I mean, they always say you're supposed to boil your low acid foods for at least 10 minutes, right? On a low, I do it on, I bring it to a boil, then I turn it down where it's like that with the lid on it. And then I do that for 10 minutes so no liquids, nothing escapes, right? And if you put it into the pan or whatever gently, chances are it's going to hold its shape, the food, because you have to remember when you can meat, you know, it becomes softer, right? So, you know, you don't want to stirring it, because by the time you're done doing that in 10 minutes, everything will be in flakes. But if you pour in nicely, bring it to a boil, put your lid on, turn it down, keep it like that for 10 minutes, not only do you get the juices with all the vitamins, but you also get the meat, right? Or the vegetable or whatever, right? Now, I mean, you could cool it down, leave it, cool it down, pour it gently into something. After it's cool, put it in the fridge so that it hardens up, and then mix an egg. This is liver. I'm talking about liver, right? I'm trying to keep it from disintegrating, right? So after you cook it, cool it down, pour it into something gently, put it in the fridge, let it solidify, and then maybe you can mix up an egg, dip it cold into the egg, right? And because you've already cooked it, you could actually even eat it like that already if you wanted to. But if you were craving liver, breaded liver, with whether it's breadcrumbs or flour, right? You'd have to egg it first and then dip it into your breadcrumbs and then give it a quick little fry. And you wouldn't have to cook it for 10 minutes because you've already cooked it. You just have to cook the egg and crisp up your batter, whatever you're battering it with. I could see myself eating that, so I don't know if I'd want to give that to the cats. No. So I think maybe next week when I'm a little more caught up, I think we should do a video on that. We'll do some chicken liver and we'll do some beef liver. We'll experiment with it and we'll see what we get, right? And I'll probably do it the way I talked about in terms of because, you know, what the 10 minutes does is if for any reason there's botulism in the jar because it's a low acid food, it only takes 3 minutes under a boiling condition to kill it off. So they give you a 10-minute window to make sure that if it's there, that you get rid of it and your food is safe to eat. Now, there are lots of people that can their food, beans, whatever, you know, low acid foods. And then they open up their jar, like potatoes. They'll can potatoes, and then they'll use those potatoes to make potato salad with, when in fact that's a low-acid food, and technically you should heat it up under that 10-minute protocol before you use it. Lots of people don't. I always try to stick with the rules, right? You just kind of work around it, you know. So the other way to cook the liver would be open the jar, and you'd have to be careful because if it did have botulism, you don't want to cross-contaminate things, right? You know what I'm saying? But you could open a jar, take a fork. I don't know what it's gonna. I don't know if it's going to fall apart. I don't know. I've never canned liver before, but we're going to find out. Maybe we'll do that next week. If not, we'll do it the following week. Because I want those jars. I need those jars because I'm going to can more sockeye salmon in the next couple of months when the season's coming soon. So I'll get a little better deal, right? It'll be fine. And I need the jars. I don't want to go off and buy jars. So I want to use some of this stuff up. Whether it's for cats or whether it's for humans. So the other way to do it, and we're going to leave it on this, the other way would be open the jar, have your frying pan ready with a, not a hot skillet, but a semi, right? Take it out with a fork, dip it into your egg mixture as is, or maybe you might have to use a spoon because it might not hold its shape. It's hard to say, right? I don't know. And then coat it with your egg, and then bread it, right? Or flour it with your seasonings, and then put it into your skillet and start like a medium low, so that you don't burn your breading or your coating, right? And get it cooking, right? And flip it over, and once you flip it over, put the lid on it and keep it low so that it heats up really, 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 really good inside, eh? But you're not burning it, right? And then don't open the lid for 10 minutes. And because it's so thin and small, it will penetrate and it should be fine. So there's two ways to do it, right? And then the liquid you can use for gravy. You put it in the pot, bring it to a boil, open up one of those little pouches that I just bought, put that in there, stir it around, right? Cook it for 10 minutes and you're chowing down. And the cats are looking at you saying, well, you canned that for me. I'll be, yeah, but I got robbed. You have to wait. You'll get your turkey bone bits. Your fish heads. I don't eat gizzards. You'll get the gizzards. I don't mind chicken hearts and chicken liver, but I don't eat gizzards. And I think I maybe can some gizzards too. So if there's a gizzard in it, well, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, no, that's what she did. She went on top. She tried to get as much as she could. She didn't get as much as, I don't think she got as much as she wanted, because most of the top layer was just soft, fuzzy battings and interfaces and pillows and, because, right? And she couldn't, she got that she got 2 bags. She got the blue bags, right? The blue recycled. She got the black flat sequins down and something else, because whatever was in that something else bag, she left the bag behind and she ran off with the fabric. But she also got fabric from that little, at the bottom of the bed where there was that gaping hole in there. So she also took something from there. So she probably got about that much worth of fabric in terms of bolts, which could very well be those pleathers. And that pleather is expensive. But she didn't get it all. And she didn't get my feathers. She's not as fly as she thinks she is. Now, what kind of thief would do that if it was just some random person that came to your freaking house and decided to rob you in the middle of the night as if? As if. No. That was her. We're still looking for a big bucket of molasses. Who would need a big bucket of molasses? If I find it, I'll show it to you. If I don't find it, who would need a big bucket of molasses? Maybe somebody with 3 kids? I would think so. Nobody else would be interested in that. Do you think a local thief in the neighborhood would be interested in fucking molasses when they could be stealing $500 cameras and that kind of shit? My old camera, a $500 camera. When I used to do park events, I'd take out the camera. It's in mint condition. I don't think I'd get $500 for it, but somebody might want to buy it one day. Or maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. So, I still have to get back into the playroom and do a double sweep. I'm looking for a couple of other things. I've already accepted the fact that a whole whack of fucking fabric is gone. Because she went for the easy shit. She tried to hide what she did. She grabbed the soft, fluffy shit in a bag that was on top of my bed and took it to the bedroom and put it there. And I went in there to go, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, where the hell did this come from? Wait a minute. No, this is new. Oh, she got it from the top of my bed. She was covering up the holes. Yeah, what kind of thief does that? What kind of thief comes into your house and steals shit and then tries to cover up their holes? Usually when people, like a random stranger wants to come into your house or like, you know, or like they go to a store, you know, if they go to a store, take something off the shelf and then put something there to hide the fact that they stole something off the shelf. No, they just take and they leave. Well, it's the same kind of shit when you just have some random Joe Blow show up at your house and rob you. You know, they don't take the time to try and cover their tracks and hide what they did. Yeah. Okay. It gets daunting putting these videos up. It takes time. My eyes are just whacked. So, I'll get it on the computer. I just run them all together. I start converting. I upload. And then when I'm trying to relax, I sit and I watch myself thinking, it is what it is, right? What can you do other than keep trucking, as Lucy would say?